the market right here on ET Now. Let's connect with Dr. C.K. Narayan as well as Kunal Bothra, our chartists, to talk about their top ideas for the week ahead. Good morning, gentlemen. And Dr. Narayan, going to begin with you with what's catching your eye on the charts.
Good morning, Avan. Good morning, everybody. Now, SGX continues to play a little bit truant with our markets. The Dow was down, so consequently, the SGX has also been down, and therefore we are likely to start the day with a small downside gap. Now, markets therefore continuing with this seesawing of upside gaps and downside gaps, which generally keep people guessing, pushing them more and more towards intraday trades. Now, last week was a bit tumultuous, so I think not too much of positions would have been carried forward. Nevertheless, if you look at the option position, it indicates that maybe the retail holders are long in their positioning compared to some short positioning by the professionals. So that is a bit of a trade-off right now, and unless the market really makes it higher on whatever reason, the retail long position might find itself a little out of sorts. So with that as a background, I have a long and a short as a recommendation for today. For the long side, I think some of the IT leaders were in great form last week. Infy in particular finished Friday rather well at the top of its advance, and a very good robust looking candle indicating continuation possibility towards a target zone of about 765, can go long with a target at 735. I want to match this up with a short call in Bajaj Finance. I think that's a stock which attempted a rally that came to naught with some large volume selling which happened on Friday. And this selling seemed to be of a portfolio nature rather than some trading shorts or trading long liquidation. So I think Bajaj Finance should probably continue lower, seek out a target zone around 28, 20, 25. So that's a stock with a stop loss placed at about 2950.
All right. Meantime, Kunal, let's understand what your strategy is going into this brand new week.
So, good morning, Avan. I'm expecting that the index could remain in a bit of a range. I think the data on the options, the data on the future side, they're indicating that traders are going in extremely light start of the July expiry. So when you are into a light kind of a mode, the chance of a huge swing or a huge trend is generally not visible, and which is why I believe that the markets would tend to follow the trend which is on the which was the earlier trend, which should be on the upside. So let's hope that we don't open with a significant gap down, and the index could remain more or less in the range. Now in that regards, I'm suggesting a couple of buy calls. The first one is about ICICI Bank. The stock has yet again taken a support at the 50-day moving average, which apparently has been acting as a good support point for many of the banking names as well. So I believe ICICI Bank could see a decent bounce from current levels, assuming the stock doesn't break this 50-day moving average. So keeping that as a stop loss, that's around 340 mark, would suggest a buy with targets to be kept at 370. Coal India is the other stock which I believe has been showing a lot of potential. The volume charts also are quite encouraging for Coal India. It's forming a more of an inverse head and shoulder pattern on the daily charts, and the stock is nearing a breakout around this 145 plus mark on the spot level. So I'm sensing that Coal India could be a stock which can see a decent breakout, especially if it breaks that key resistance mark of 146 zone. Would suggest a buy on in the anticipation of that. Targets to be kept at 152 and stop loss 137.